Hey love, and welcome back to another video. I am Pauline, and today we're getting right into it because I am still in the comments. I can't seem to get out the comments, but I'm in the comments answering people's questions. And the question of the day is, how do I protect baby locks? Because I was told not to braid or style before I hit 1 year. I'm 1 month in. This question was asked under the video that I did on Don't Let the Winter Season Dull Your Locks. Here are some tips to keep them healthy. So now she wants tips on how to protect her baby locks because she was told something that I'm sure she's like, what do you mean I can't braid or style before I hit a year? I'm 1 month and I want to do something to my hair. Okay, so let's get into it. Y'all already know I don't believe in the whole not braiding your hair, not styling your hair before you hit a year. Now let me tell you why some people, not all, because I don't know everything, some people will tell you to not braid or style because they feel like it's going to stunt one's locking process. It's going to interfere and prevent the hair from locking. To each his own. I don't agree with that. I know me, I play outside the box and I work with each individual's hair. I don't generalize everything. I don't apply a rule to all clients, right? So here is my feedback. You can braid and style your hair. Now, you don't want to braid and style your hair. You get a retie, you braid and style it, and then you leave that style in your hair until the next retie. Please don't do that. 1, you're not shampooing your hair, and that's not okay. 2, you're not letting your hair breathe. The hair needs to expand. The hair needs room to move and to lock the way it needs to. You can't do that if your hair is locked up into this style through the entire 6, 7, 8 weeks. And then the only time it gets taken down is when you get it washed, when you go and get it retied. I would say don't do that if you are newly locked. If your locks are mature, I would still say don't do that because you need to shampoo your hair. You need to clean your scalp. You need some water to hit that hair, okay? Just like plants need water, your hair needs water, okay? Now, I don't know why people say don't wash. Don't style or braid. I don't know why they put that rule on people with Sisterlocs or Microlocs, but yet they don't apply that rule to traditional locks. Because folks will get traditional locks and get it styled, and then they leave it in until they come back for their appointment. So I see these traditional locks people, are their hair not locking because it's in a style? No, it still locks. Whether you wear a style or not, it will still lock. You're just not going to have as much. If let's just say you like, Pauline, I hear you, but I'm going to leave a style in my hair for a month. If you are one of those people, your hair will still lock. You just won't have, your hair won't swell like it's supposed to, but it will still lock. Hair will lock and mat in a braid, in a style. It will still do its thing. You just won't get the swelling, the volume and stuff that lock would normally get. Does that make sense? So that's my tea. Style it. Once you're done styling it, wear it for like a week or 2. Take it down and wash your hair. Let it hang. And if you want to style it again, do so. But I recommend styling, especially for people who struggle with slippage and all this other stuff. I'll say style it, baby. But you did ask about how to take care of baby locks. So let me pull up my notes. To take care of baby locks, I'm big on keeping your scalp clean, keeping your hair clean, okay? Cleanliness is next to godliness, okay? Keep it clean. You want to, I understand y'all want your hair to lock nicely, and it will. But your first priority should be your scalp. Your follicles are very important because everything rests in your follicles. If you're not keeping that thing clean, you can cause inflammation, you can cause fungus, you can cause all different type of stuff that will affect the strand of your locks. So keep your hair clean. Now, you don't have to go overwash. If you're used to shampooing your hair twice a week, definitely you can't do that when you're newly locked. But once a week, maybe twice every other week, yeah, that's okay. But a couple of times a week, no. Because I know some of y'all work out. Y'all like, I wash my hair 3 times a week. No, don't do that. If you work out and you're like, oh, it's smelling whatever, get you a mister that smells nice or whatever. Do that, but don't shampoo it 2 times a week. Shampoo your hair twice a month. Do what you have to do, but you still have to clean your scalp, okay? And if you're newly locked, you are cleaning your locks, you are shampooing your locks with a clarifying shampoo. The water and the clarifying shampoo is going to aid in the locking process. One, the clarifying shampoo is going to, get rid of any buildup or residue, but it's also going to roughen the hair a little bit to cause it to dry. It's going to remove if you have excessive oil. Like I'm very oily scalp individual, so the clarifying shampoo help remove those excessive oils and different things like that. So it's good to clean your hair. All right. You also want to moisturize your hair. I don't know what it is, but when folks lock, they say, oh, don't do a leave-in conditioner, don't do no mister. You can use a leave-in conditioner. It just needs to be water-based and not heavy in glycerin and in oils, not creamy. So you could do the rose water. You can do some type of hydrating mist. And if you need rose water, hydration mist, or a leave-in conditioner, I have them on my website, okay? ontopbeauty.com. But you can use those things in the beginning. You can use those things. Just don't go overboard and get rid of your creamy leave-in conditioners because that's going to create buildup. Get rid of your oily based, heavy glycerin based conditioners because that's going to soften the hair up too much and it's going to interfere with the locking process. But stick to a water-based leave-in conditioner or some type of mister, rose water, or whatever, okay? So you can still use those things. All right. Another thing, when you work out, braid and band your hair. Let me not say braid and band because I don't want y'all going out there looking like Hellraiser with the braids and the band, But you can braid your hair down when you work out so you can prevent slippage. If you sweat a lot at night, braid your hair down to prevent slippage. When you go to shampoo your hair, braid and band before you shampoo your hair. I have to sit the before because I know somebody was braiding and banding after, okay? Braid and band before you shampoo your hair. But anytime you're thinking about your hair getting wet, either from working out, from washing, or sweating at night, braid and band. Protect those ends before moisture interacts with the hair. Okay? All right. Protect while sleeping. Now, I say wear a silk bonnet to help, silk or satin bonnet, because you want to prevent your hair drying out so much, right? But some people will say, I know another loctician who says to wear a cotton hair protectant at night because it draws out the moisture, because it dries out. It's going to dry out the hair, so it's going to remove any moisture. So I don't disagree with that. That's a good point, but take assessment of where your hair is. If you sweat at night, you don't have dry, brittle hair, you don't have color, then you can use the cotton hair protectant thing. But if you have color, wear the satin bonnet, wear the silk bonnet, to keep in some of that moisture, because we don't want it drying out, because we don't want our locks breaking, okay? So it all depends. So that's why I don't put a blanket over everything, because different factors come into play, and then you're gonna have to change it up, okay? Okay, so if you're somebody who don't want to put anything on your head, I'm guilty. I'm like, I only put a bonnet on my head when I have a fresh retire. And can y'all see this fresh retire? Baby, after that retire get old, baby, I ain't doing no bonnets, but I have a silk satin pillowcase. So if you're not a bonnet person, have your pillowcase silk or, okay? Avoid excessive manipulation. Y'all keep your hands out your hair. Keep your hands out your hair, all right? Can we agree to do that? Keep your hands out your hair. Stop manipulating it. Stay away from heavy products. Stay away from oils. Now, it depends. If you have a scalp condition and your dermatologist gave you something specific to use that's more on the oily side, use it at your discretion. Use it a little bit. Maybe cut the amount that you're supposed to use in half. Maybe your locks are long and you're like, my scalp right here, I can oil. Yeah, go ahead and oil if you need it. Because some of y'all are just used to oiling, but you don't need it. Y'all, it's just out of habit for some of y'all. Y'all, especially those from the Blue Magic era, the Vaseline era, where you feel like you gotta grease up everything. You don't have to oil your scalp. Not everybody needed to be oiled. Now, because you were newly locked, if you used to oil and do all that stuff and you're taking a break, you're gonna experience some itchiness, some dryness, because your hair, it's adjusting to the new style that you got going on, right? So, but typically, I say no oils unless you need it, unless you've been recommended to do it or whatever. But be mindful of how you're using it. Only apply it on your scalp. Use it lightly. And if you're going to do oils, do lightweight oils that's not going to cause any buildup or leave any residue. Okay? You need oil options. Check out my website. All my oils, lightweight, not heavy, no residue. They're not very greasy, and it absorbs quickly into the scalp. Okay? It's not sitting there. All right. Be mindful of frizziness and unraveling. Some of y'all hair just going to be frizzy because that's just your hair, okay? Some of y'all hair will unravel because you have a looser curl pattern. You have the porosity. You have a certain type of porosity that you're like, okay, that's common. Just repair it and keep it moving, all right? Don't be sweating. Don't be crying over it. A lock comes out, your loctician will put it back. If they don't, hey, can you put this back, please? Okay, so don't fret. Things will happen in the beginning. It's all a part of the process. I promise you. Even if you're like, I'm a year and my edges still ain't locking. Baby, I had some of my edges ain't locked till 3 years, okay? So don't fret. It's normal. It's okay. Your loctician didn't do a bad job because some of your locks coming out. It's okay. Okay? Now, some of them might have, but for the most part, your hair ain't coming out because they did a bad job, okay? Protect your locks from like lint and debris. Lord, I'm in Georgia. The springtime, the pollen, everything turns green. So that means your locks might turn green, depending on how much time you spend outside. So you outside a lot or whatever, protect your locks, okay? Wintertime, if you wear sweaters and all this stuff, protect your locks. Because all that lint and stuff will get into your lock, okay? And then last but not least, just follow your loctician's instructions. Follow their instructions. If you don't trust their instructions or you don't feel like they don't know what they're doing, then I would just say find somebody that you can trust, because it's a journey and you need to be able to trust the person who's in your head, okay? So trust the process. And if you can't trust your loctician to help you with trusting the process or helping you with the process, find you somebody who you can trust. That is all I have for you. If you have any additional questions, anybody, put it in the comment. You just might not know that your question might be a video versus just a text. So put it in the comment. Drop any questions or concerns that you may have. Like, subscribe, share, follow, do all the good stuff. And I will see you next time. Bye.